Hello friends, welcome back. I am Maddie and this is Floating Funds, and today we are working on our Friday Fun Day, and I am so excited because I am finally in my new office. It probably sounds a little different because there is no insulation or anything in here, so it's just kind of, echoey, but hopefully that's not picking up too bad on the camera. I won't know until editing, so we will see about that. But I just love that I have all the natural lighting because I think that that's the best use whenever you are trying to do scratch offs and stuff like that. It's really going to show them off really well. And I have a much bigger workspace, and so I'm just so thankful and ready to get into this. That way I can really utilize my space. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will kind of, tell you guys what's been going on. We're going to be working with $149. We had a little bit of a smaller check this month, which wasn't, it's not a big deal, but it definitely cuts into how much we can put into our challenges. But I tried to make sure that I put more into this one than any of the other ones, just because this is going towards our car emergency fund, and I really want to get that funded. And so that's what we're going to be, focusing on. We're also going to be starting our new group play this week. That way you guys can start it in September, which is next week. And I'm seriously blown away by that. Like, I thought that I was blown away by the fact that August was already here, but I'm blown away by the fact that it's already gone too. Like, it just got here, but okay. So before we get started, I am going to open up a little bit of Happy Mail. So let me set this to the side real fast, and I'm going to pull this over. This comes from my sweet friend Brittany. This is Brit's Budget. She is one of my pen pals, and just so my pen pals know, you guys, everybody will be getting their stuff this next coming week. Same with my members. It has just been absolute chaos around here, and it just hasn't quit. And so hopefully hopefully that will be done for now. We will see. So this is super cute, a little dog one, which is perfect because she loves dogs. So I love that. Maddie, I hope you enjoy these beach themed challenges. Happy savings. Oh, I'm sure I will. And then this is all of her information, so you guys can go check her out. She is fantastic and wonderful. I love her and her sister Eileen. They are just the cutest little things, and I'm just obsessed with them. So very excited to see what we got this month. Sorry for all the crinkling, but I love that they are just, that they're packaged so cute. So we have this one, which I have been wanting. This one, I kept eyeing it, and I love that. Find the sunscreen, save an extra $5. I think that's super cute. And then you have this super cute, this is a collab between her and her sister, Life With Me. And it's gonna save us $40. It's adorable little doggy. And then Beach Please. I love that. So this is also gonna save us $40. And again, all of these are from Brit's Budgets. And Brit, thank you so much for sending me these. I love it. And you will be getting yours this week at some point. Again, it's just been a little bit chaotic. Oh, hold on. There are some stickers, but they were all stuck in the wrapping. Sorry, I was reading. That's funny because that is me. And then a cute paw print. Sorry, didn't mean to drop it. And then we have an adorable little heart. I love that. If my camera will focus on it. There we go. And then we have this one more chapter. I swear it's like they know me because I'm obsessed with reading. I feel like I haven't been able to read that much lately, which makes me very, very sad because I do love it so much. But I don't have the time. I've been listening to an audiobook, which has been really great, but I also don't have a lot of time for that because this is a very long audiobook, but I'm trying to finish a series. I'm reading the Lunar Chronicles. If any of you guys have ever read those, I love them. And so I'm very close to being done, and I'm so ready for it, but maybe eventually. We're not quite there yet. So let's go ahead and dig on into this. I am so excited. I love this day so much. This is my FUNDAY FRI-YAY binder, and I love her. I'm going to probably change it up a little bit for next month's theme. So I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I want to use this binder or not, because I don't want to have to change out all of this stuff, but it definitely will not go with next month's theme. And so I don't know. I'm debating. You guys let me know what y'all do. If you switch up themes, let me know what do you do. Okay, so we are going to apparently flip all the way to the back. We're going to start right here, And so this is just these fun little things that I get in different orders, and we just slowly work our way through them. And then whatever we save through these, they go to my stamps, and that's always something that is very needed around here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one, which is a thank you for 2K. This came from Savings with Tracy. And we're just gonna do each letter is $1. So how about we go ahead and just put $2 in, because I have a $2 bill right here. And that, we'll call that good. I did not realize I grabbed the super ultra fine tip marker, but that's okay. I'm still trying to get used to being in this space. It's a little weird, not gonna lie, it's a little weird. All right, sorry for that weird edit. My daughter took my camera. I've been videoing some stuff on our house, and she took my camera and was like messing with it, and somehow she got it to where it no longer shows me my battery life when I'm recording. And so I guess my camera was she was exhausted, and so I had to charge her for a little bit. So we'll see how long that lasts. Probably not very long, because that's just how my luck goes. So we do have Tomato Wars. I have to go grab those numbers, and I have to also grab the binder that was in, and that is up at the house, which is not right next to where I'm at currently. So I will insert a video clip here of me playing that game with Kim and also my new opponent, Anna from Anna Banana Budgets. Popping in here to play Tomato War, because I finally got it all set up and I brought it over because this was at the house and all that jazz. So I'm going to be playing against Budgeting with Kim, and then also Anna from Anna Banana Budgets. She and I have officially started our game, which is very exciting. So we're going to start with Kim's, and then we'll do Anna's, and then we are going to roll and see if we can't hit any of their stands. So Kim, she rolled a 6 and a 6, which is a miss. And then a 2 and a 1, that's a miss because she's already hit that. A 2 and a 3, oh no! She got me. That was a hit. And then a 5 and a 3 is a miss. And a 3 and a 3 is a miss. All right, so that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna write that on here. I'm gonna have to bring this money in next week because I forgot that I needed to do this by the time I had finished playing all the other games in this binder. You guys will see that soon. Okay, and so then for Anna's, we have hers right here. And so let's see. Anna did a 4 and a 2, which is a miss. A 3 and a 1 is a miss. 2 and a 5 is a miss. 2 and a 2 is a hit. That's a direct hit, my. All right, and then a 5 and a 6 is also a miss. So again, we have another $7, so I'm gonna need to bring $14 total in next week. There we go, I'm gonna put this over here. Wow, all right, so with that being said, that means for Kim's and mine, I'm putting $7, 7, 8, 9. So we have officially saved $49 with Kim, and we are doing pretty good. We got at least this one booth. It's hanging in there, man. She just doesn't seem to roll any 6s, which is kind of great. So we'll see. Okay, so for both of the ladies, let me get this over here so we can see everything. Let me do it like this so you guys can see better. So I'm gonna roll, and I need to write this down so that we can make sure everybody sees. Okay, so the rainbow one is the top and the pink is the side. So the top, it's gonna be a 6 and a 6. So this is for both ladies. 5 and a 4, and this game comes from Kingdom Planning. I can't remember if I said that or not. It is a super fun game, and I have loved playing it. A 4 and a 4, and I just hope that I win all the games. A 3 and a 3. Okay, I'm rolling doubles a lot. That's interesting. Okay, last roll is a 3 and a 3. That stinks. So that means that's going to be a miss no matter what. All right, well, there you go, ladies, and I will send you guys back to the other video. All right, ladies, best of luck. I'm hoping that, I slaughtered, but I have no idea if I did or didn't. All right, so this one comes from Mischief Managed Budgets. That felt kind of funny. And this is her cute little get your gas into gear. Obviously, the theme of this binder is cars themed because we are trying to save up money for our car emergency fund. There it is. And so I thought, well, this would be a cute one, along with the one that I had already completed from her earlier this month. It was a Harry Potter themed and it was super cute. So we have a 10 and a 5. And I knew that it was going to end up being that much. Actually, let's go ahead and do some 5s because I have a lot of them. So 5, 10, and 15. So, ow, I just got a little sticker under my nail. That hurt. All right, so let's see. This should have saved us 50, and we have 20, 35, 45, 50. Perfect. So we completed a challenge, which means I need to go track down my bell. We get to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Woohoo! So exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and stick her like right there. That way I can still reach her. And we were going to use this cute little paper clip because she's sitting right there asking to be used. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And paper clip away. Maybe. Maybe. Still not working. There we go. And we will see. That's probably not going to work super well. For right now, it'll be fine. Not a big deal. All right, so I'm going to pop her back here because she is a completed challenge. And we are going to move on. We are now on our group play. And so that is going to be this super fun new Guess Who that you can go find over on my Ko-Fi. So we now have this full sheet edition because I learned my mistake from last month. And we now have new questions that of course will pertain to this and not our cars themed. So I'm going to set this right here so that you guys can see what we're doing. I'm going to pull out my dice tower and I need to pull out some die. I am also battling the light because we are about to lose sunlight and I'm really trying to keep this as much natural light as I possibly can. So we'll see. We will see. I may end up having to turn on all the lights or whatever. Okay, so we're going to roll a 4-sided die and I save the amount that is actually rolled. So if I'd roll a 4 and a 4, I will save $8. And I am going to do 2 rolls and then we are going to mark off because I know who was chosen and you do not. And so what you're going to do is you will continue to play this game with me and try and see if you can figure out which detective was chosen. And then whenever I tell you to in one of my videos, I will ask you to please put in a comment who you think it is. And if you guess correctly, you will be entered in to win a prize. I am also going to go ahead and insert the winner here for last month's, which would technically still be this month's. And that was for our cars theme one. So if you guessed Finn McMissile, which would be silly if you didn't, then here you were entered in to win. And so here it is. Here is the winner. There you go. Congratulations, winner. I am so excited for you. And please either email me, which you can find in my description box. You can message me over on Ko-Fi, or you can also message me over on Etsy, just whichever works for you, and let me know what your address is. Unless you know that I already have it, then either way, I will be sending you a little goodie. All right, so let's get started on this game. Let's get our 2 rolls in. So I'm going to roll a 4-sided die, and it's going to show us where we're going to be intersecting on here. So we have a 1, so it's going to be on this column, and a 1 is the character male. The character is a male. I'm going to try and find a good color marker so you guys can actually see what I'm marking off. How about we use this? Nope, that's an ultra fine. I don't want ultra fine. Those are super, super tiny. Let's do this one. There we go. So it is a male. Gonna mark this one off and we are going to save $2. So let's do 1 and 2. Move that up to the front. And so we're going to mark off all of the females, which is kind of sad because some of these I absolutely love them. There are some of them that I knew of, but I've never actually watched. That basically got rid of half of them. That was a very strategic question. And so So we will see. This may end up just being one of those that we just play it until we can't, and then we'll guess, and then we wait for the next month. I don't know. So anyways, let's keep going. And so now we are on 3 and 2. Are they wearing a jacket? Are they wearing a jacket? Yes, they are wearing a jacket. This is a little hard because like it looks like all of them except for maybe 2. I have no idea what to do for this one. Okay. I know Sean Spencer is not wearing a jacket and Thomas Magnum is not wearing a jacket. So I'm going to say everybody else is. You guys comment if you think that anybody is not, and I will correct that. But as of right now, I think that those are the only 2. And so that was a 3 and a 2, which is a 5. So we have saved $7 in here today, which is super fun. All right, so let me put this away so that we can get to our next order of business. Pop this in here, and then we're gonna move on. And we are going to be doing our Savvy Girl Saves versus Floating Funds. This is our super cute collab, which is sitting right over here. So let me grab that. Here we go, and we will be finishing this one up today. We are going to roll 5 times because I always just pay $1 per roll, and it's just been fun to just kind of, you know, where am I putting that? That goes there. Roll 5 times. And so we're gonna see if we can't figure out who a number 2 winner is. I do not have any of these markers up here, so I'm just gonna have to mark them off for today. Those are all still up at the house. So we're gonna do 5 rolls. And so the first one was number 2. So Haley, she is from my team, which is very exciting. So we have me, Haley Rain from Haley Rain, and Julie from Julie's Pages. We are on a team. And then we have Key from Saving Dough with Key, Anna from Anna Banana Budgets, and Stephanie from Savvy Girl Saves. They are on a team, and it has been so much fun. Key has clearly won the first round, but the second round is going to be Stephanie. So Stephanie's team is definitely, they've slaughtered. And Stephanie's already won. We have a number 4, which is Anna. Okay, there's a chance that literally all of Stephanie's team could beat ours. Okay, here I come, here I come. Oh, let's see, what are we gonna get? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What are the odds? Okay, well, there we go. So Stephanie's team has officially beat us. Guys, we tried. We gave it our hardest and we still lost, but that's okay. We have saved $30 in here, which is super great and fun. And because we completed a challenge, we are going to ring my bell, ring my bell. Woohoo! Sorry, Piper came in here and asked me to take her to the bathroom. So she came all the way down here to ask me to take her to the bathroom, which was in the house that she was in. She's so silly sometimes. Okay, so we are moving on. We're going to do What's Poppin' Sunshine's game. This is her super cute Bluey game. I absolutely love it. We have saved everything except for these 3, which we are going to roll for. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. We had a 3, a 2, so we're at 5, and a 1. So $6 more is going in here. So let's count and see what that gives us. So this game has helped us to save 20, 35, 41, 2, and 3. $43. My. Saved me more than I was thinking it would. So I'm gonna write that on here. That way I don't have to recount later. And because we completed another challenge, that means we get to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Woohoo! It is probably going to annoy you guys how often I'm going to be hitting that thing tonight, but I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna push that out of the way. We're going to move on because we've officially finished that. And now we are getting into my box challenge that came from Life with Me, Eileen. I love this one, so stinking much, and I'm excited to really get into it. We have quite a bit of money here that I'm wanting to put into these next 3 challenges. So let me grab the cards for this, and then I will be right back. All right, it is actually the next day. I ended up having to stop and while I was getting my cards, the camera decided that it was gonna die and just didn't want to charge for a bit. And so at that point I was tired and I was ready to go, and I needed to put Piper to bed pretty soon after. So anyways, we are going to get back into this for you guys. Obviously you didn't even notice, but for me, I definitely did. And my video is coming out late, which I was really trying to not have happen, but that's okay. So we're going to get into the box challenge. This comes from Life with Me Eileen. This is her super cute Gaming Through the Years box challenge that you can find over on her Etsy. She was very sweet and gifted this to me several months ago, and so I'm very excited that I get to keep playing it. I have the cards here and I will shuffle them so that nobody thinks I'm cheating. And then we're just gonna draw and see how far we can go. Like I said, I wanna try and put quite a bit of money into the rest of these challenges because they're gonna take quite a bit more to finish them. So I wanna, get closer to that. So we're gonna pull our first card, and this one we've had before. This is part of your gaming essentials, which is right here, and it's going to be these cute cat headphones. They're $4. No, I'm sorry, it's $5. There we go. So we're gonna save the 5, which is great. There we go. And now this one can be put away because it is done. And I have my bingo board back here, and I should have already marked that one off, but just to make sure. Okay, they're not on here, so yes, they are. So we already marked it off. Okay, that's good. Let's set her here. That way I can try to remember. Okay, now we're gonna draw another card. Oh, this is Among Us. This is part of like the logos, right? Yes. All right, so I can do 4 times 2, or I can do 4 plus 1, so I can make that a 5, or I could do 8. So what if we do the whole card? So we'll do the 8, what is that, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do that. And we'll do 2 5s and 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I happen to have any change in here, which I do not, my goodness. All right, so there we go. We are almost finished with this section already. That's so cool. Alrighty. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and put this one over here because it is done, and then we need to find that one on here. We only have one more for this row, and then we'll start saving on our bingos. That's exciting. Okay, and next is this one. It's like the pokey. Is this for like a gaming essentials as well? Okay, snacks. That makes way more sense. Okay, a snack. So we can do 6 plus 3, so that'd be 9, or 6 plus 1, which is 7. So, that would be 16, right? If we saved it all together, right? I said 6, 9, 6, 7. Yeah, so 16 if we save it all. So let's go ahead and do that, and that way we can get rid of this card. We'll do 5, 10, 15, and 16. And this one does not, well, it might have some. No, okay, I was gonna see if I could possibly change out any ones, but that is okay. So very nice. And we need to see if that is on here, which I see it now. We're gonna mark that one off. And we are super close to another bingo over here. That's exciting and nerve-wracking. All right, now we have, what was this, like the DS? Yes, the Nintendo DS. This is from the 2000s to 2006. And they are $3 a piece. So this would be $18, which we can't do 18 because I don't have any more ones. Let me see what I have in here. I don't have anything. Oh yeah, this is the first one on this card. Wow, that's exciting. So let's do 15, which kind of stinks, but I don't have any ones. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then this one can go back in, and we can mark that bad boy off. Okay, and so we're gonna do a 10 and a 15. All right, and she'll go, I'll just put her back on the bottom for right now. And then let's go ahead. We have an Xbox original for $5. That is perfect. Let's do that. And let's do this. And then the Xbox is right here. And oh, it looks like we have a bingo. Yes, we do. Success. So a diagonal is $2. Oh, goody. I don't have that. And I don't really have anything that has a lot of ones. Yeah, I don't, because most of those are finished. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Well, shoot dang. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do like an IOU because I just don't have any 2s anywhere. So I will remember this because I will have it marked off, but I won't have any money in it, so I'll know. And then, wow, we still have quite a few cards left. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. But so that's good. We've already saved $20 in this section. How did we do that? Oh yeah, the Nintendo DS. That's right. All right, so she's not getting marked off until we're finished. And then we saved back here. And today we are putting in $5, $10, $15, $21. And then here we are putting in $5, $10, $11, $12, $13. Very sweet. I'm trying to wonder if there's any. Nope. Oh well. All right. So we will just do the IOU for next time, and I will pop this in here, and we are going to go ahead and move on. But again, go check out my girl Eileen. She's so sweet. She's one of my pen pals, and I absolutely love her, and I love her game so much. So these are done. Okay, let's go on to the next one, which is my super fun. No, I need to find those cards. So give me a second. All right, I found them. So let me get the correct stack out here. I believe this is it. Yeah. Wow, we're getting to where it's almost the same amount. That's exciting. We've almost used as many as we have left. So cool. All right, I'm gonna put that there. So this game is called Creatures on Deck. This is a freebie over on my Ko-Fi that you can grab. And it is very simple. You just use a deck of cards, you pull a card, and then you either save that amount or you can decide how much you want to save, make it work for you. That's completely up to you. And so I am loving this game. I'm excited for this game. I'm realizing that I don't have that marker down here, so let me find one that's close enough. We'll do, I might want to do like a yellow. We'll do that one. All right, so let's see what we get. We have a 9 of clubs, which is right here. I have a fly that is like determined to land on my legs. It's annoying. Okay, so we're going to just have to add all of this up because we might have to see if we can't. Oh, okay, let's do that actually. 9, grab the 1, make this a 10. There we go. So let's actually put that on top, that way I remember what we had this time. And then let's do it again. We have a 4 of diamonds, which is here. All right, and so we have a 5 in here. No. Okay, so we will remember that one and just keep drawing. And now we have a 9 of hearts. That's very exciting. So we're now at 13. Let's see what else we can get. And a 3 of diamonds. All right, so that should be 16, right? 7, yes. Yeah, okay. So let's do a 10, a 5, and a 1. I think that's good. We still have 2 10s, and then we have, so that would be what, 35? Do we want to put 35 in the other game? Or do we want to try and put that in here? Not all of it, but some of it is what I'm trying to figure out. I think we'll try and put a little bit more in here. So let's see what we can get. We have a 2. All right. And then we have a 9. Okay, so we've officially gone out of all the 9s. What are the odds that we'd get them all right next to each other? Okay. So that's 11. Okay, well there we go. So that's a 10. So we're at 21. Well, there we go. So we're gonna have the 20. And of course I don't have a 1. So I'm just gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to find a 1. Maybe I can make that happen in the next game. So we'll see. I'll just set these to the side for right now. And then we will possibly come back to that if we need to. So this one today, wow, okay, I did not realize we put in that much. So we put in $46 today. That is more than I thought we were gonna put in, if I'm being honest. Like that was almost a third of what we brought in today. So we have 80 in the bank, 100, and 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 10, 15, 16. $216 in here so far, and this is going to save us $364. So we are getting very close. That's exciting. We're officially over the 200 mark. I like it. Okay, so this next one, it comes from Save with Sydney Bear, and this is her super cute villain mashup. And so what we're going to do is we are going to roll a die, and we will see which villain we're going to end up with. So I'm going to roll this just twice. And so we're going to go to page 2 and page 1. All right, so this is our mashup. And so we have $15 in here right now. So I'm just going to set this all over here because I know we're going to put it all in. So for this, let's do the 10 down here and get this one marked off the board. Okay, so we have a 10 and then we have a 5 left. So let's do one of the 2s. That way, whatever we roll next time or on the next round, we can also do a 2 and a 1 from their page. So then we have 5. Here we go. I can never get to it. There we go. And a 6. Beautiful. So we're gonna do the 2 up here, and then the 1 down there. There we go. So that should be $15 that was put in here today. And let's see how much we have saved so far. All right, so today, or in total, we have saved 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 25, 35, 36, 37, 137. We're super close to our halfway mark. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Okay, there we go. All right, well, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I hope that you guys are having a great start to your weekend and that you guys are able to find some rest and some respite this weekend. And I'm just so grateful for you guys. Thanks for being along on this ride with me. And until next time, I hope you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.